Two suspects dead, 14 innocent lives lost following today's massacre in San Bernardino, making it the deadliest mass shooting since Sandy Hook. Right now, police are carefully going through the home believed to be that of the suspect, sending in an explosive robot. Police have no motive for the massacre, but we are starting to piece together what unfolded.
Said the guy came in next to her office and I guess started shooting.
Within the last hour, we've learned that one of the suspects in the San Bernardino shooting has been identified as Saeed Farouk. We've also learned the City Hall is no longer locked down.
Here's a look at Farouk. Here's a photo that was taken online. It was tweeted by the Daily Beast. The other suspects, a man and a woman, had assault-style rifle and handguns. A third suspect was detained close to the scene of a police shootout, but it's possible that third suspect is not connected to the shootings. Here's what we know. 2 people suspected of killing 14 and wounding another 17 have been killed by police. Recently, an FBI raid was underway at an apartment in Redlands, California, where police are serving a warrant related to the shooting. There was a holiday event going on at the Inland Regional Center where the shooting happened. Police say there was a dispute at the event. A man left, and it's believed that person returned with the 2 other shooting suspects.
Here locally, events like this remind law enforcement how important active shooting drills are. Channel 4's Francesca Amaker spoke with the Baker County Sheriff's Office, who began a drill today just before the shooting. Francesca?
It was rather ironic. They actually had this drill planned for the past 3 or 4 months. And when I was speaking with Sheriff Dobson, he said this is just one reason why law enforcement makes sure they practice these type of drills every year.
It's happening now more than ever. Law enforcement teams across the country increasing the amount of times they practice active shooter drills. This is video of the Clay County Sheriff's Department conducting an active shooter drill at Orange Park Mall. And just a few months ago, the Jacksonville Sheriff's Department held an active shooter drill at the Jacksonville International Airport. Today, while an active shooting that claimed 14 lives was taking place across the country, law enforcement in Baker County were conducting a practice drill.
It was something that we had to be prepared for. We would always pray that we don't have something like that as they're having in California. But if it did ever happen, that we would all be ready.
Sheriff Joey Dobson says his team had been planning to carry out this active shooter drill at Baker County High School for the past few months. He says in this drill, they even use students and teachers so they too would be prepared.
We're trying to make it as real as we can. We come on campus. We have an active shooter in the front lobby like we did today of the high school there, where all the parents come with their kids.
Dobson says the drill began with their deputies, the SWAT team, and the Baker County Special Response Team getting into place. And he says that's a measure that many law enforcement agencies take in the event of an active shooting.
We went to the back of the school and we had then sections of the campus that was roped off for canines to be able to look for a suspect, one of the shooters. And so we use all of our parts of our sheriff's office resources that we have to make sure that this is done properly.
And again, as we go into the night, we're learning more and more details about the incident that unfolded in California. So be sure to always check News4Jax for the latest updates. For now, reporting live from Francesca Amaker, Channel 4, the local station.
Francesca. A local woman who was on vacation found herself just a block away from the active shooting scene.
Aileen Brown of St. Augustine says she was in the middle of it all as police had that standoff with the suspect inside an SUV. Smith says she was just a block away from the area where police cornered the truck. She sent us these pictures from the scene. Smith says neighbors were startled and wondering what was going on.
Well, everybody was afraid. There's no doubt about it. They told everybody that they were heavily armed and in armored gear, the suspects. So, everybody was still standing out on the sidewalk trying to get a look at whatever they could. But at the same time, there were cops all around us. So, you didn't really feel like you were in danger.
We will be meeting with Aileen Brown as she returns to Jacksonville tomorrow. Expect to see her on the morning show. Now, the details on exactly how police were led to the suspects still a little unclear, but our crime and safety analyst piecing together the information and providing insight as to how they caught up.
He did say earlier that one of the gunmen may have been at that get-together at the original location first and got into an argument with someone and left, and then came back, and possibly they could be the ones who did the shooting. So maybe someone there at that scene recognized them, recognized him coming back and knew him and told police that's where he lives.
Tomorrow morning, our crime and safety analyst Gail Smith will join us live in the studio for the very latest. That is during the 7 o'clock hour here on The Morning Show. While the shooting was terrifying for those at home watching, that fear is only magnified by the people who were there as those events unfolded. One man learned of the shooting in a text message from his daughter while she was still inside the building.
This is the way I was introduced to this today. It was emergency situation at my work, active shooter on site. We're all locked in offices and on the floor. Please pray for us.
And while there's relief knowing she's okay, and while there's relief knowing that she's okay, we don't know, but it's still going on. So that's the scary part, the unknown still of the whole situation.
I wanted to get to the center. And I was just walking down, and this lady and a couple others heard shots that I heard from over there. But then I started walking, and all of a sudden I got into chaos. And who knows? It just boom, 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 boom. And then, I'm just right in the middle of it.
I was right behind the
building. She was right here behind the building.
It's crazy. There's just too many shootings, too much bad stuff going on here. Crazy. I mean, you hear about it, but this is insane. This is crazy, literally. I mean, they need to do something.
This afternoon's mass shooting makes 3 in just the past 10 days. The FBI defines a mass shooting as a shooting where 1 or more than 3 people are injured or killed. The Washington Post finds there have been 351 mass shootings in 2015 alone. That is surpassing 2014. Now, here's a map which pinpoints where the incidents happened. 46 states so far have had incidents. Washington, D.C., Illinois, California, and right here in Florida have the most. To mention a few, the Planned Parenthood shooting just last week. And last month, 17 people were injured during a shooting at a New Orleans playground. You may also remember the Chattanooga shooting back in July where 4 Marines were killed, and the Charleston, South Carolina shooting where Dylan Roof shot and killed 9 African Americans inside of a church. There hasn't been a shooting as deadly as today since the Sandy Hook Elementary shooting in 2012.
Here's a recap of how some of the events unfolded this afternoon. At 2:40 Eastern Time, police in San Bernardino responded to reports of an active shooting at the social services facility. About an hour later, police revealed they're looking for 1 or more shooters after multiple people were shot. Then at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, we learned that at least 10 people taken to California hospitals. We also learned at least 14 people had been killed and more than a dozen wounded. 10 minutes later, police tell us the shooters left in a dark-colored vehicle. Then at 6:20 p.m., police are pointing guns at a dark-colored SUV you see right here with shattered windows on a residential street. Later in the night at 8:45 Eastern Time, police say 2 suspects, a male and female, are dead following this gun battle with police. The FBI now investigating a motive in the shooting. News4JAX will continue to monitor the latest developments in this deadly mass shooting throughout the evening and night. For new information as we get it, be sure to head to our website, news4jax.com.